Welcome to the first edition of Nerd News. In this fast-paced video format, we give you all the up-and-coming news from a decidedly nerdy and tech perspective. These won't be super in-depth, just a summarization of the issue. A few disclaimers. We don't pretend to know everything here at Nerd Evolution, and we are in fact people, not robots. So if we ever make a mistake, no, it's not intentional. We never meant to offend anyone by this. All sources used will be linked in the description or on an available Google Doc. Most of the things that we're using here are royalty-free or available publicly. With that out of the way, let's dive into our first piece. Our first piece has us blasting off the planet and shooting for the stars. The enigmatic billionaire and main antagonist of Captain Planet, Elon Musk, has had another huge victory and letdown earlier this week when his company, aptly named Spacex, successfully launched a high-altitude flight test with its SN-10 rocket. This is impressive by itself, but the big takeaway that Elon and SpaceX can really draw from this is the rocket's capability to land itself safely and be reused, a huge leap forward in the world of space exploration. Unfortunately, the rocket exploded shortly after landing. Still, congratulations, Elon. Maybe you'll be able to make it to the moon after all, even if #GME doesn't. Hold, you beautiful bastards. Next up is the Microsoft Mesh, or as I like to call it, that really cool Jedi hologram thing from Star Wars. All jokes aside, this is groundbreaking technology that will influence the course of virtual, augmented, and reality itself, if it ever launches. This is the third or fourth time we've seen technology like this displayed, or shown off. Now it falls to Microsoft to make sure that it's actually released, unlike the HoloLens. I will say that if even half of this stuff as advertised is adopted, it will change the way we communicate, interact, and visualize things drastically. Smoothly shifting gears to our next topic. In similar vein as the last bit of news, VR office app Arthur, a virtual workspace meant for corpo meetings and other business-related tasks, is getting a free Oculus Rift release. Quote, just like other collaborative apps, features include sharing virtual whiteboards, importing 3D assets, and sharing presentations, with multiple users able to interact. Arthur Technologies sees the platform being used for everything from team meetings to one-on-one client sessions. People can also join in with calls on a browser outside of VR. Hopefully now you can get out of that Zoom funk you're in and start enjoying those useless midday meetings again, huh? Could've just been an email. Speaking of corporate mumbo-jumbo, Apple is currently dealing with Epic in a legal battle that will define how we deal with third-party payment platforms. That's a mouthful. Deal with third-party payment methods on all platforms. Arizona legislators have proposed a bill that will force the likes of Apple and Google to allow third-party payment methods on their platforms. In similar news as to this piece, Apple is also facing charges in the good old EU, who's best known for saying, Lamau, Britain left. What a bunch of losers. Could not be more true. The charges are all focused on how Apple reportedly restricted music apps other than Apple Music, breaching antitrust laws in the process. Speaking of the UK, they're also separately looking into the issue. Apple's defense so far? A blog post from 2019 about Spotify. Well, that about does it for this edition of Nerd News. Remember to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications if you liked what we covered, even if you didn't. Dislike or give us some negative feedback in the comments. Make comments about my hair or something. I don't know. It helps the algorithm. Thanks for watching, and stay nerdy. And healthy, too. I don't know. Eat a carrot or something. Just go for a walk. Look outside. Do something. Yeah. Yeah, the video's over. What are you still doing here? Uh-huh. Goodbye!